Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, it's our main event between the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Here comes Malik Washington. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
I know it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. We talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
Ready up.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Pass brought in by Tyrone McMillan. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10.
Play action now. Young. It's complete. Sanders has got it outright. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Come on, set, ready.
Looking inside the red zone. Completes. It's Trevor Etienne. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's so difficult on the defense.
Etienne will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers toughen that defense up, that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa off the play fake. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. That's incomplete left side.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
2nd down and 10, Tagovailoa. There's a screen to Benson. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
A great effort not rewarded. That punches the crossbar and bounces backward. And the deficit stays at 7.
That fooled me. He had it online. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
From the pistol, it's Young. Trying the deep ball. Catch is made in close. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Panthers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Going play action. Tagovailoa. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down. Design quarterback run here. They're going to run the draw here with Benson. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 from the 43. Run here with Benson. He is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
That's another Dolphins first down.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Completes, it's Myers. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Go ahead.
They give up the gut to Benson. He's got it in the red zone. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready.
In the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Down. Yellow, 43. Set.
Counter give to ETN. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss, so it's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Marshall. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready.
Two and out from the gun. Looking underneath here, Benson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Tua off the play fake. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down.
All right, come on.
Here's Tagovailoa. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Tua again. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Going power with the big tight end. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Matthew Wright for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Dolphins cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone. So set this drive up at the 40.
Set, ready, hut.
From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready?
Off the play fake, it's Young. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it downs from 37.
Trouble, start. Here we go. Ready, ready.
Here's ETN on first down. He's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7 at second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Young working from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's ETN. He's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. They picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there. Now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Come on, set. 4th dude, black. Set.
They go right back to ETN. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half.
You know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the old lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own
blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. They send the tight end in motion. First down, here's Tua. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Five still to go here. This is second down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Buys time, rolling right. He's just going to get rid of this one, so that is how our half will end. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner he took matters in his own hands.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Set, ready. Yellow.
Out of the gun, Young. Into the hands of Schultz. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready. Yellow. Cut.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This connects with Schultz. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Let's go now. Ready.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Into the hands of Leggett. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Brooks bouncing out of half from the pistol. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Set.
On second down, it's Brooks. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Set. Hut. Set.
Fullback drive, power across. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on the fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Here's a return from the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Hey, come on.
Right deep.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. This into the hands of Luke Lachey. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the first.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's all new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
Keeps it moving. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Right there, an attack on the point after. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game.
Dolphins 14.
Right, ready to send this one away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Etienne gets it on the draw. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Etienne again. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, it's going to run, right?
First down play, that's him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Let's go now.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through the final whistle.
Okay, right?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Set. Black, 95. Cut.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Well, he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Come on. Ready.
They'll run here. ETN. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who